We are grinding this together. You know what I'm saying? So it's a together thing. My whole squad is for it. Like everybody. When I say my squad, I mean the community. You know what I'm saying? So we all out there repping, being loud and proud and going at it. Nobody gets left behind.
November is here, and with it comes more events in 2K22. In current gen, jump ship and take some vacation days.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Celtics. With an upside that's still growing, Jason Tatum has fans salivating for more. And he'll look to get his team going as they prepare to light it up in Los Angeles during this historic crosstown rivalry. Celtics, Lakers, coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, Anthony is out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Bazemore in at the two-guard. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
B.A., everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Anthony, the pass to James. Tatum with a steal. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Here's Brown. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things open up.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Smart. Plenty of space. That one's good from the corner.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. I mean, the defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
Howard, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Bazemore. Here's Howard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. There's the drive. And then Westbrook slams it in.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Yeah, I think all the way back to when Howard was drafted #1 overall. One of the toughest and smartest decisions we've seen from any front office. Playing him tough inside and prevent the layup, that'll get the whole team pumped up.
Shot is up. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Got it. And Chris, after everything he went through, it was great to see him finally win his first ring in 2020.
Yeah, that was one of the things he hadn't accomplished. Individually, he had done everything else. Makes sense now, but he only wants to play a championship contender.
James, that's good.
I like how fast LeBron makes decisions, reading the D ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Schroeder against Westbrook. Here's Brown. Good work defensively by James.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Smart passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
What hard work from Tatum inside, doing what it takes to find the shot.
Westbrook against Schroeder. Offensive rebound. Anthony, the pass to James. Here's Bazemore. Misses a three. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Brown. Pass to Horford. Clock at 6. Shoots over Westbrook. Horford can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Westbrook. Denied by Tatum.
All-star Tatum engaged on D. I mean, that's a scary sight for him.
Pass to Horford. Yep, count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once again, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Got a line change here for Boston. All right, let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season. The Celtics second.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
one misses.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
And the defensive shortcomings of Enes Kanter have been chronicled. But, Chris, he's a beast in the paint.
Terrific hands. His rebounding and interior scoring are what make him an NBA player.
Parker. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 38% so far in this one. Oh, stolen by Richardson. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
None with a bucket.
If the defender is giving them that much space, the points are inevitable.
Richardson against Anthony. Richardson, the pass to Kanter, and the shot's good.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
The Lakers trail. Ooh, stolen by Kanter. Now Richardson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Never easy trying to mark Howard. He's terrific at forcing the issue and getting the foul call.
And the second free throw is good. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Pritchard, checked by Rondo. Here's Kanter. And a foul called on the end of a game this close. They're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And so it's Boston with it. Back to Pritchard, to the paint. And Kanter with the slam.
When you pair Kanter's strong frame with the scorer's mentality, you get a guy who loves it.
Howard, the pass to Nunn. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's Parker. Fires in the triple.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Rondo. Back to Nunn. Here's Horton Tucker. He buries it from 3.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The Celtics with the lead. Rondo with the steal. To the wing, right side. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I'll tally up another helper for Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assistless, incredible career that keeps going.
And that one's good. Kanter's got 8 points.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And the bucket is good.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Well, he can be a one-man army, rebounding, scoring, and assisting.
We got to do it together, and I think that's...
Westbrook is all about winning, Grant.
Yes, he is, and his teammates will tell you as well. For all the stats he piles up at the end of the day, he's laser-focused on getting the dub.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Kendrick Nunn out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Anthony in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And he gets it to go. And let's talk some 2K, Chris. If you're building a player, what position would be the most fun? A guard, a wing, or a big man?
I would say probably a wing. Because you can kind of switch up on the length. You could be as tall as KD or as short as, let's say, Harden. But you can also have skill sets with that. Quickness, shooting, getting other guys involved. So I would say, yeah, I would probably go with this one.
Here's Horton-Tucker. He has 6. And it's James with the jam.
So tenacious on the shot. Once LeBron gets a step on the defender, it's over.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
All right, BA. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Well, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. And they recover it. Monk for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Pritchard. Nunn defends. James against Brown. Back to Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston, no good that time either.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grade.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Bazemore's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Nunn. Smart's checked in for Boston. Schroeder comes in for Pritchard. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 5 now.
Determining Brown's ceiling. I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he already.
Jordan's checked in for Horton-Tucker.
First team foul. Coming into the floor for your
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. The Lakers in the lead. It's James with the drive. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Smart against Monk. The kick to Tatum. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. Tatum's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option from catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Brown with the block. Tatum with it. Jordan picks him up. Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Al Horford.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Earning more and more recognition for all the things he does. Horford's finally gone from underrated to appreciated.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Monk. Now here's Westbrook. 29 points for him last game against the Clippers. Well, look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
Well, you look at James. He checks in second in the Western Conference. The fans just love this guy.
You better believe he's earned it. It's been an incredible season for him, and I think he should be part of that starting lineup.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting. And the Celtics in possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
This is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job right there, getting close to the rim and hammering it home.
It's James with the drive. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Oliver's checked in for LeBron.
Celtics substitution.
Westbrook against Smart. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Cantor. The floater. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And finished off by Westbrook.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now here's Schroeder. 11 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Pass to Bazemore. Here's Oliver. He's guarded by Cantor. Outside. Rondo. Going inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Rondo, he's got his first bucket in this one.
And how many times have we seen Rondo drop this to the road, man? I think that's what the defense expects.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
That one is off. Great D that time from Rondo. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Anthony. 3-pointer. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 5 assists tonight.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spot in the open.
Here's Parker, and Parker throws it down. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Just 3 on the clock. Cantor. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buck! Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A big night so far for Enes Kanter. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Enes Kanter making an impact in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at center.
The flashy ball handling of Westbrook, so clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his fourth team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders
At the
nervous.
line for the Lakers, Dwight Howard taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Nunn's checked in for the Lakers. And so Howard nails them both. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Schroeder with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Tatum. Rebound, the Lakers.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
To the middle. And a nice finish on the layup. Tatum's got 9 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Westbrook, the pass to Howard. Back to Nunn. Anthony, left side. James, outside. Pure from 3-point range. 15 points in the game.
Right now, LeBron is in his zone. Getting whatever shot he wants out there. Looking to stop.
Smart with the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. Why after that sequence? He committed just 1 turnover in the first half. Now, it seems like they just keep on coming. You got to get a handle on that ball.
Morton Tucker, he's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Westbrook. Richardson's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Schroeder.
He's done almost no damage from 3-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
The shot by James, no good. Boston trailing. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Richardson. The kick to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Nunn defends. 4 on the clock. Tatum can't hit.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. He cannot hit his shots to drop.
To the inside. The kick out to Nunn. Now Howard. Fires for 3. Nice work on the board. Paying off with a basket. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, the timing he possesses. He's just a elite concoction.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. That one goes. Count it.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kanter comes in for Horford. And Hernan Gomez is subbed in for Jason Tatum. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Inside. Back to Pritchard. This for the tie. Monk grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here we can check out the stories for Russell Westbrook.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Now here's Canner. He's got 16. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get through. Can't just scan the floor and when you spot the open man, give it to him.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Reese is checked in for Howard. Bazemore comes in for LeBron. And it's Rondo in for none. Down low. Back to Rondo. The 3 is up. That shot missing. And Boston going the other way now. After this one, they're off to Los Angeles to take on the Clippers. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
And they'll get another chance. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Here's Pritchard. Anthony grabs the board.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
It's Bazemore on the wing, defended by Brown. Anthony with a bucket. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Natural scorer. When Anthony gets the ball in spots he likes, he knows how to capitalize.
Canner, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Canner's got 18 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Rondo gets the bucket.
Great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
27 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Here's Brown. Sinks that one from the post. 9 points in the game.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact can't hold him back.
And Anthony slams it in.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Left side, Brown. Misses from short range.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. Their turnover numbers are fine.
Free T-shirt. Make some noise. Celtics substitution.
He got it up. Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the 3rd quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Lakers on top, up 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Lakers in the lead. We've got Dwight Howard. Kent Bazemore is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Rajon Rondo. And it's Westbrook in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. Pass to Rondo. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And for Boston, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Rondo's shot is off.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Schroeder with it. And Howard picks him up defensively. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And if you're compiling your roster for team irrational confidence, Schroeder is a strong candidate. He is never one to back down.
James is checked in for Rondo. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Tatum comes in for Hernan Gomez. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
As always, Allie, we thank you. When you talk about Schroeder, a fearless scorer. Chris, very effective in crunch time as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's played in some big games, B. I mean, he's only missed the playoffs once in his career. He's not a guy who's going to sit back and settle for jumpers. He's going to get to the bucket every time he can.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Schroeder. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum down. That's easier said than done.
Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
The Lakers with a rebound.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
It's Bazemore on the wing. Pass to Howard. James outside. Three-pointer, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tatum with it. Guarded by Howard. Elbow shot on the way. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 8 assists here tonight. Back to James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
Living legend. LeBron James. More all-NBA selections than any player in history. And he's still going strong.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest round.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Inside. Horford can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Up top, Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
It's never easy to stop Horford. I mean, mainly because he's so strong and able to shrug off the D.
Here's James. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Nuns checked in for the Lakers. And the Celtics called time here. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout. Trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up. A nice looking shot.
And slam dunk by James.
All you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
The Celtics have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Tatum with room to shoot. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's James. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring the contact.
That's his second personal foul. Third team.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tatum. The 3-ball. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, you got to get out. You got to get out of the team. He's too good of an outside shooter to be allowed this much space.
2 minutes remaining in
Westbrook against Smart. Hey, here's none for 3. Called in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Smart for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. To the left side wing. Anthony, the pass to Nunn. And again, no good by the Lakers. To the inside, Tatum. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
What a big night for Tatum. He's a guy that can put up 60 in a game. It's a short list of
man, the defender really went after him.
That's his second personal foul. The 4th team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Dwight Howard taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
Canner's checked in for Horford. The Celtics have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Here's Smart. Rebounded by the Lakers. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anthony, the pass to Howard. Launches it. The Lakers with the rebound.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here.
The shot by James, no good. Austin's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Tatum can't hit that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Howard finds James. Hey, here's none for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Bazemore's checked in for the Lakers.
Coming in the ball for your Lakers.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going. things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen. Major step up by Schroeder. I mean, the team needed him, and Dennis.
Oh! Throw it down! And he's now got the double-double.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And nails the tray.
Crunch time is his time. Smart wants that responsibility. And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot when the game is on the line.
Boston calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
And finished off by Tatum.
Amazing. So much talent from Tatum, but also
that it factor. Rejected by James. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw's good, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you could put this one in the books.
Smart for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Look at Enes Kanter maintaining that competitive energy. Finds a big shot to keep them in it.
3-pointer.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
Whoa, kid it. Yeah. So many shows last year, man, mashed their work, now they can't afford me. Young and rich, but their engine's big, so they won't insure me. The lady out there told me it's way too much, go for something smaller. I said, nah, it's a myth, I'm trying to make the estate know when I cut that corner. Get love on the streets, cause they doing me when I double your beat. Click on the rhythm.
And next weekend, mark your calendars, because it's Specialty Appreciation Shooter, where your shooting badge points earn you extra XP. Moving on to the city, this weekend, it's time to conquer the courts 3-on-3 style. But next weekend will be about 5-on-5 action, because you can earn double XP at the Rec. And remember, every day, rank.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee, where we're coming to you from tonight. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And now the Lakers starting group. Anthony out there with Howard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's James in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Ja Morant, he's out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Second chance shot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
And there's the pass to Bazemore. They get it again. Howard kicks it to Bazemore. Lakers working the ball around now. Los Angeles with another miss. Now the Grizzlies with it. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Westbrook against Morant. Anthony in the corner. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Westbrook. It's Morant. Oh, what a play!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
3.
And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Adams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
LeBron against Adams. The drive by LeBron. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide open teammates.
Morant with a wide open look. They need this, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. For Memphis, they come in off the loss to the Mavericks. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And it's Morant missing.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And Westbrook throws it down.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Anderson, he's checked in for Steven Adams.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your...
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Anderson gets it to go.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits.
Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Morant. And too long on the shot.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Stolen by Anderson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman comes in for Jackson. And it's Bane in for Dillon Brooks. The Lakers also making some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in for Howard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Kent Bazemore. Here's Horton Tucker. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Now Melton still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
On the wing, James. He's guarded by Melton. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Morant. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty play.
It's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
And here's LeBron outside. The rebound by Anderson. Grizzlies shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Donnie's checked in for Melton. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Monk's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Rondo. He had 10 points in the win against Boston. Back to Monk. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And stolen by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And the layup is good.
Incredibly swift in the open floor. You can tell that's where Dunn feels most comfortable.
Monk kicks to Rondo. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Anderson. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Anthony. Here's Horton Tucker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Jones, that's for 2. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all. But he says he doesn't.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. For me, I'm whatever. I'm all about winning.
Well, and the way this roster is composed with Anthony Davis and all these veterans around, everyone able to play their part.
And play their role. As LeBron gets older, he's going to choose his spots and look for ways to make his teammates better.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they choose.
They've got Kyle Anderson. Dunn is out there with Jones. And it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Horton Tucker, the pass to Nunn. 3-pointers off the mark. Inside, it's tipped. A rebound by the Lakers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Henderson. Misses in close. Los Angeles leading by 3. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way. As are you. Thank you. Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Hey, what an incredible run for the 2020 Lakers in the bubble. Of course, LeBron and AD got the headlines, but Rajon Rondo was also key.
We saw GA playoff Rondo at his peak. He had 107 assists in the playoffs, the most for a player off the bench in almost 50 years. I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
And Adams with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Rondo finds Anthony to the paint. Brooks the pass to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Adams' shot is off. Lakers trail by 3. Right side, Rondo. To the wing right side. Nunn sinks the three-pointer. Nunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Elton's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. James comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's James. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. For 3, Westbrook, and it's Melton with the rebound. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Into the lane. No good. Shot missing. LeBron with some nice D. Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range.
Kent Bazemore can sneak up on you with his length. Doesn't take much to get to his launch point.
Up top, Morant, covered by Anthony. Lets a floater go, and it's Morant missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Melton feeling it out a bit, trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Over Anthony. Doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Melton kicks to Adams. Drops in the layup for 2. Adams has got 6.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Bazemore finds James. For 3, Westbrook. It's tipped. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Morant. With the second effort. Out to Brooks. For the 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Adams trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant. He's got 10.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And how about LeBron's strength? Flexing on the deep by powering through the contact.
Morant outside and off the left side of the rim, and it sails in for him. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter. Ja Morant has been leading. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous break. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Russell Westbrook out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Howard. And it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at the 4 slot. Here's Morant. The shot missing. Westbrook with the nice D there. And Bazemore kicks to James. Lakers passing it around over Brooks. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from James.
The jumper of LeBron looking more and more pure. Bad news for the rest of the league.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Count that one. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And that one's good. James.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact with an easy deuce.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
And the rejection by Jackson. Outside Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Morant. And James pulls it down. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Back to Howard. Bazemore against Morant. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
You know, he was undrafted out of Old Dominion. His Bazemore has come a long way. Didn't get much run his first few years in the league, but now he's an impact player.
Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for Milton. The Lakers also changing it up. Horton Tucker's checked in for Anthony. Kendrick Nunn comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And for only one season in Iowa State for Taylor Horton Tucker, the second-round pick, he's getting some notice.
I like this kid, Kevin. A crafty finisher, makes plays for others, uses his length defensively, and he can fill up a statue.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. Looking to end the run, and Jackson throws it down hard.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Pass to Bates. Bazemore. Nunn with it. Back to Bazemore. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Morant. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-4 run right now. It's good. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
Gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless. Hasn't made the ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Kyle Anderson comes in for Brooks. And it's Bane in for Morant. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bane passes to Anderson. Now Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Passes to Nunn. Monk kicks to Nunn. Here's Rondo. It's good from long range. Rondo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Bane, defended by Nunn.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
1 for 3. Offensive rebound. Rondo kicks to Nunn. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle. Stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Monk. Back to Rondo. This one for 3. The rebound by Anderson. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Anderson dishes to Dunn. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jones, the pass to Anderson. And foul up. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams comes in for Tillman. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jones. And then for Los Angeles, Anthony comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Kendrick Nunn.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with his shot, watch out.
Here's James. Down against Westbrook. 1 for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bain. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anderson passes to Adams. Here's Bain. Another shot.
Making a great play to challenge the shot. LeBron's D can shut you down.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Lakers lead by 7. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Grizzlies trail by 7. DeAnthony Melton out there with Dunn. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Bain in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Monk for 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Melton. Not a lot of room. The rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Anthony finds Howard from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And it's Memphis on the break. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. He said last touch by Adams.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Some changes for Memphis. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's John Morant in for Dunn. And the Lakers also making a change. Bazemore's checked in. Anthony, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Anthony's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fires from the wing. And no good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Bazemore for 3. John Morant grabs the rebound. Excellent D there from Anthony. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. And stolen by James.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Back to Bazemore. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we'll put ourselves in this hole. We've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And the Lakers call time here.
And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
Here's Brooks following the basket by Russell Westbrook. They double him with LeBron. Brooks kicks to Melton. Off target from outside.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Anthony, the pass to James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant outside. Feeds it to Anderson. Adams trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. And both free throws good for Anderson. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, this is not about charity, Coach. That's his fourth giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant passes to Jackson. And the shot goes down.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Here's Nunn, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And so here's Memphis, following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles leading by 13. And James with the basket on the assist by Anthony. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assertive play from LeBron in the paint, winning himself a high percentage look.
Nunn kicks to Howard. And LeBron throws it down hard.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Morant looking to get it going and finished off by Morant.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Nunn passes to Howard. Bazemore for three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for LeBron.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Ariza kicks to Ellington. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jordan dishes to Monk. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Ellington driving inside. Banked in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And credit the aggressiveness there. I love it whenever Colbert is looking to score. It focuses the defense on him and still able to get the job done.
41 seconds left in the game. It's Ariza on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies with possession, trailing by 19. To the inside, Tillman. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Ariza. Here's Monk. Rebound by Williams. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. There's the pass to Concho. Outside Williams. Here's Tillman. And he drops it in from the low post.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Can't connect. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the passion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight